Hello, Potato. Seeing as we have surrendered and given in to the holidays a little bit early, I figured it's time to start putting together holiday Lego kits. Now, I'm not ready to do the Winter Village add-ons for this year yet. We've got the new post office and the new delivery truck to go with it. I'm not ready for that just yet. But what I am ready to do is something a little smaller. I just not feeling up to a big thing this week. Something small, something quick, something that I skipped over last year, and something that, frankly, might be broken. And that is Lego Kit 40640, which, yes, it does look like it's been driven over by a truck. And that's because I ordered it from Amazon.com and not from Lego. This is, of course, the Lego Nutcracker. It came out originally in 2023. I took a pass on it last year, but you know what? I was ordering something on Amazon, and I thought, let's just take a look and see if there's anything cool on sale. And they have this for like $9. I think it retails normally for $13. So fairly good discount, a fairly low price. I figured, what the heck? It's 208 pieces for ages 8 and up. And if when I was a little kid, I actually collected Nutcrackers. Not like today's Nutcrackers, where they only open like in the chest and the mouths are some, like the heads are some carved art piece and don't actually open. I had like proper Nutcrackers, not proper that you could crack nuts with them. You would absolutely destroy them if you tried to put like a walnut in there. But the ones that actually, the mouth opened and closed, not a tiny little hole in the chest that could maybe fit an already shelled peanut. I don't know why I just said all that, because this is also not going to be a roller coaster, although it looks like it is going to have a mouth that actually opens again, assuming none of the pieces in here are broken. I mean, that is like the nice thing about Lego, right? Is generally, even if it's broken, it's not really broken. You just put it back together. Yep. I don't quite get this rebuild into thing. I mean, it looks like you're just changing out the nose and the eyes, and is it? I guess it is. I guess the face is substantially different. The hair is different and stuff too. But I don't know. I don't know which one we'll build. Let's see what the instructions look like. So thumb punch box. And again, this came out in 23. And I didn't do it last year. But this year, why not? Why not indeed? I was very surprised though when it turned up looking like this, but they shipped it in a poly bag. And I'm guessing it probably wasn't in great condition when it left the depot. So we have 3 bags, not numbered. We do have an instruction booklet with no QR code, so I can't register it in the app. So is this a promo kit at some point? Because I know that tends to be a thing. Is that if it was a promo kit at some point, it doesn't have the QR code. Because it says from last year, it should have QR codes. Of course, the advertising about paper bags, although this kit has none. And so do we have... So we do have the different instructions for building that second head. I don't know. I almost actually feel like I'd rather just buy a second one of these, especially if they're still $9, and do them both, But it looks like it's 52 steps for that basic build. We won't do the second build. We'll do the basic build for this. If I get another one, maybe I will do the second build on that. But that's like finally a good price, like even less than $9, like $6 or $7. But who knows? I will keep an eye out. It looks like a fairly simple little build. Won't go in the Christmas. Actually, might go in the Christmas Village. I don't think it'll go in the Christmas Village or the Winter Village because, frankly, there just won't be room for it. But it'll go somewhere. It'll go somewhere. It does come with its own little pole thing. So that's their brick separator. That's what it's called, a brick separator. So, which is actually unusual for such a small kit. I guess maybe because it's meant to be like a stocking stuffer sort of a thing. They figured, like, if you're putting in some kid's stocking, some kid 8 and up, of course, they may not already have their own brick separator, as opposed to like me, who has 20 or 30 of the things, like literally all around me. Well, that's enough prattling. We've been talking for like 5 minutes or so now, and I feel like we haven't said much. So instead, let us stop talking and let us go into the fast forward and build ourselves a Lego Nutcracker. There we go. Quick and easy. Kit 40640, the Lego Nutcracker is complete. I did go ahead and build the other face instead of the one on the main part of the box, the one on the instructions, because it gives you that option in the middle there. And it's like, looking at this, that face is just superior to the closed eyes ones. Then of course you do have some leftover bits because the other face requires some different pieces. This, I don't know if the other face requires that or if I just missed a step. Nothing seems to be like obviously incomplete. So I missed a step. It can't have been all that important. Was it in the other head? It was. There we go. Yes, that piece is supposed to be in the other head build. So that's why it's left over. So let's take a look at our Nutcracker. And it is actually quite like your modern Nutcrackers in that it's got that same, that's about how big of an opening your modern Nutcracker has. Again, you couldn't put much in there more than maybe an already peeled peanut or perhaps an M&M on its side or a Smartie, but you're certainly not putting one of these chestnuts. You're not putting those in there. Yeah, that's not fitting in this Nutcracker. I'm actually a little surprised they didn't give you a little like a little Lego nut that you could put in there and like pretend to crush, but they didn't. What they give you, of course, is a little lever on the back, so you can make it act like it's crushing a nut, but of course not actually crushing a nut. If you put a nut in here and try to, you just would probably blow the whole head off of it. The arms also are movable in the way that Nutcracker arms frequently are. It's pretty stable standing up. I'm not going to shake the table in here or anything to try to prove that because other things in this table are not nearly as stable as this Nutcracker is. But I kind of like it. I mean, it's not great. I'm definitely see why I didn't spend more money on it than like the $9. But it's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. It's cute. It's clear, I think, what it's meant to be, especially once you see that it does this. Then it becomes very clear that it is in fact a Nutcracker of the little soldier variety. I do like the way they did the chain on the hat. That I think was a pretty nice touch. Otherwise, it's not a kit that I would have spent more than like $9 on. So I feel like I did okay here. I feel like I was right in skipping it last year when it was 12 or 15 or whatever it was, or whatever. I guess it still is. I don't think it's discontinued. I think this kit is still available at your local Lego store. But I'm glad I didn't spend the full price on it. I'm glad I got the little bit of a discount. It's not the world's best Lego kit. But again, $9. Why not? It'll go somewhere where there are other Lego holiday stuff like the poinsettia. My wife did put together the poinsettia. It is on display already. I'll probably put this by it. At least we haven't done, as of this recording, haven't actually decorated the house. The void space is the only part of the house that actually is decorated for the holidays. But that'll be changing shortly, and maybe we'll find a better place for this at that point. But yeah, overall, not a super impressive set, but this would be a nice little stocking stuffer, something to put in I guess not younger than 8, but a younger child's stocking for Christmas. Take up a good amount of space in there. I don't know how big your stocking is, but I could definitely fit this in the stockings we have around here, but it would take up a good chunk of the space, which is good, because then I don't have to buy other things. Obviously, I wouldn't want to gift it in this condition. Thankfully, I was just buying this for myself, because if this was for somebody, I'd have been mightily annoyed when it showed up in that condition. Normally, Amazon's pretty good. I've only ever had to return 1 or 2 things because of damage. And luckily, this is meant to come broken, so we were able to fix it, and we're all good now. But objectively, not the most impressive Lego build, and not the best thing we're building this year for the holidays. That'll be coming up in the coming weeks when we do get around to building that Lego post office. I'm actually really kind of psyched for that one. Not because I like those fantasy sets. The North Pole portion of the Lego Village, or rather the Winter Village, is getting overgrown. It's meant to be part of the park, and now it's taken over a good chunk of Lego Village. But I do like the hot air balloon that comes in it. That's the part I'm actually impressed with on it. We'll see how I feel the rest of it when I actually build it. Again, that'll probably be in the next couple of weeks. But that's it for this week. Just something short, trying to ease our way into the holidays, start to do some holiday content, get into, you know, the Christmas spirit, because every holiday could be your last. This could be the last Christmas. So we should do what we can to make the most of it. And if that means building little Lego Nutcrackers, and by gosh, I am willing to make that effort. For you, for me, for all mankind. Well, that was ridiculous. Okay. What do you think of the little Lego Nutcracker? Do you think it's worth $9? Do you think I still got ripped off? Or did you spend more on it? Would you spend more on it? Have you spent more on it? Do you already have it? What do you think? Which face did you go with? Number 1 or 2? Again, if I did buy another one of these, I probably would I would build the other face just to have them, you know, next to each other. But that's a pretty big if. Like, I'd have to see it like even less than $9. But, you know, I'll look. I'll keep an eye out. But yeah, what do you think? Should I build the other face? Which face do you think is best? Face number 1, or the one I built, rebuild into face number 2? Let me know in the comments. But if you found this all interesting or entertaining, I do thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video, which may or may not be Christmas themed. I honestly don't know.